We are back with another review, and today we are going to be checking out my EDC update for 2024 and kind of going into 2025. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. And straight out the gate, you can see this is my VIPERADE pouch that I loaded out last year. I kind of changed a few things around, took some things out. We're going to go through everything that's in here. But I did do a recent video of a pouch that I put together for next year. So I actually took this and turned it into this. So this year I'm going to be rocking this, and then starting in 2025 I'm going to rock this. I'll give you a little preview of what's in here. I just did a video, so if you want to see what's actually in here, you can. We got some matchbox kits. I have some stuff that's in there, of course. We got some military energy gum. We got the Baton 4 from Olight. We got a titanium pen. What else did I put in here? A carabiner, so I could deploy that and hang this little clamshell from whatever I want. Exotac fire starter. We got the Gerber dime, which is the plier version. And we got the Smith & Wesson. This is the Benji. Smith & Wesson Benji, which is a real nice little stub. All that fits in my little EDC pouch. But the main reason I brought that out is I'm just showing you what I did for next year. But what I ended up doing was I originally had the Micra in there, and I swapped it out for the dime because the dime has a dedicated plier set and scissors, tweezers, other stuff that the Micra doesn't have. It's because I could not fit the Knipex little pliers inside my pouch. It just wouldn't fit. Or else I would have went with the Micra. I would have put the pliers in there with the Micra, and that would have been a better fit for me, but couldn't fit these, so I went with the Gerber dime instead. So anyway, on to my EDC loadout for 2024. We'll check this out. So we got the VIPERADE, which has, we'll check this out, a little, I guess I can kind of pull pretty much everything out. This one has a deployable little driver and also a deployable knife blade, which does come with extra scalpel blade. This is a really awesome tool. Here, we'll put this up in the corner over there. I'll kind of pop everything else off. I'll pop my little, what do they call these charms? This is a little Rough Rider, little miniature Rough Rider. They dropped this one year. It's a functional Rough Rider. It's a sharp blade. And I ended up scooping it up, and I'm like, that would be a pretty cool little charm to hang on my EDC pouch. And again, this is a reason why I kind of downgraded this whole pouch, because this has kind of became overburdened, so there's a lot on here. We got the little Olight. This is the Stream Light. Check this out, the Nano. Streamlight Nano, not Olight. Sorry, Streamlight, which I'm turning it the wrong way, of course. But that is a little pocket light that allows me to view inside my little pouch there, which I might need a new battery for that. That might be dead. Then on the outside we have some more Olight action. Let's pop this out. This is my actual flashlight right here, which is the, oh, not Olight. All my new stuff's Olight. This is Streamlight. This is the Micro Stream, which is USB. Micro USB power. That's part of the reason why I got rid of it, because it's micro USB. A little bit of outdated technology, but still relevant, still a good light. It's got a clip on it, waterproof, or I should say water, retardant, I guess is the word we're looking for. Pull out some of our, we got our EDC Right in the Rain. This is our notebook, which I did trim down. And I got some metal wire there that I ended up rewiring it. I had to trim this down significantly. This is almost like 25% of the actual book. I don't really need that many pages, 100 pages of, material to write with. I don't need that. Then, speaking of Right in the Rain, we got our Right in the Rain green pen, and that goes just like that, which we put right there. What else are in there? And then I got an ounce. Oh no, I don't need any batteries. It's just, now it's on. Turn that off. I don't want to kill that battery. We got an ounce of silver in a little plastic case. We got the ALOX. The ALOX, which has a little, 3-inch blade. And then it also has a multi-tool on the other end. Stripper, bottle opener, pry bar, Phillips, flathead, and super thin profile. I mean, check that out. And that slides on the outside, and that's everything that's on the outside of the pouch. And now we'll check out everything that I put on the inside of the pouch, and we'll pull literally everything out. There's a ton of stuff in here. First things first, we got a titanium little drill driver, a little driver, ratcheting driver for 1/4-inch drive, which I have a flathead and a Phillips #2, and there it is right there. And obviously you just flip it over to do it the other way. It has a glass breaker on the end with a little porthole for a tether. I'm just going to pull stuff out of here and we'll check them out. The Civivi tweezers, real nice tweezer set. I got this for more medical purposes, like pulling shards of metal out, stuff like that. Let's pull some more stuff out. What do we got? The Tactica little pry bar. It's got a little pry bar on this end, bottle opener, little multi-socket. Let's see what else we got up here in the top layer. All right, we got an Exotac fire starter, which has a little scraper there, and then we have our bar as well that tighten down in there, and then here's our ferro rod right there, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't really make fires very often, but nice to know that I have that. Here, we'll put this little pouch over here along with this one, and we'll go through those separately. Ooh, nice. We got our Tiny Circuits little Thumbie. Now this is something, that I have, and we could play games like Doom on here. So let's pull up, we'll pull up Doom. There's Mario. There should be Doom. See if it loads it. You can hear it. Hang on. Doom. I actually don't know how to raise the volume on this, or even if it's possible. And then once it loads in, you'll see what it looks like. It's kind of crazy, like being able to actually play something like this small. And yeah, see, like, look at that. That's pretty wild, right? It's a Tiny Circuits little joint. I think that's cool to carry with you. You can play. I have it loaded up with games. Next, we do have the Leatherman Micro. There's my favorite. This is the scissor-based one. The other one, the dime, we talked about. It's plier-based. This does have some tweezers as well. They're just not, I don't think they're as good as the Civivi ones, especially if you want to pull out like metal shards. This has a ton of tools in this on either side. Blade, tons of tools in this Leatherman Micro. Love that. What do we got here? I see a USB sticking out. Oh yes, this is the lever. This is a little dongle. I do like this a lot, actually. This is a charger. It says micro USB. Underneath it, it has an adapter for micro USB to lightning. And underneath that is a SIM card removal tool. Pretty cool. So like kind of like an all-in-one, if you would. It all packs up in here. Tips get covered so you don't get like lint or pocket dust in them. And it's perfect for packing out. Like I said, we'll go through these. I'll pull those aside. We got some 1/4-inch bits, some extra 1/4-inch bits for our little ratchet right there. I also have a 1/4-inch socket adapter. What else we got in here? Oh, nice little flash drive. This is a 1 terabyte flash drive. 1 terabyte flash drive, which I put a little cap on to keep, again, pocket dust and stuff from getting in there. What do we got here? Oh, this is my grappling hook. Which, why would you need a grappling hook? Well, if maybe your keys drop somewhere, you're trying to retrieve something. Anyway, those 3 pop out, and it allows you to basically, here, we'll pop out this other one. There. Those 3 pop out, and then you pop them through the other holes like this. And you can also like hang your backpack from this. So it's a very versatile little tool to have, because you could just put some paracorders and bank line. Now you got something to hang something with. You can use, I'm not, obviously this isn't for weight. This is more so for like going to pick something up. But the thing that also is nice is, again, all these go back in here. And I'll show you the last feature of this. This thing is a really cool tool to have. Specifically for the end point, which has a magnet on it, which allows you to pick up things that are pretty heavy, like your A-locks, if you drop that somewhere, or like your keys. Let's see if it picks up the micro. Picks up the micro barely. No, it picks up the micro. So again, it's got some strength to it. Again, some bank line or some paracord will make that very, very useful. Next up we got is a signal mirror. This is a one key, I believe is the name? Orbit key. Orbit key, it's got a file on one side and a signal mirror on the other, which is pretty awesome. Put that, here, we'll do this file down so we don't give anybody any panic attacks with the mirror reflection. Next up we have the geek key, which is just a little multi-tool. It's got protractor, ruler. It's actually a pipe. It's got a little pipey bowl right there, and you smoke out this end. It's got a Phillips, a flathead. It's just kind of a neat little multi-tool. Again, when you're putting something together like this, you kind of just start packing stuff in there. We got a sharpening honer for our blades. Here's some of our bank line that we talked about for the grapple, which is nice. We got some more small bags. We'll go through the smaller kits kind of all at once, and I'll kind of do it that way because I have them kind of grouped together. Some of our cards. What else do we got in here? This thing's loaded. Let's see what else we got. And that's that. Okay, that's the end of it. It's huge. It's all stretched out from having all the stuff in there. A little charcoal, crack that up and put that in a sock or something, filter some water. We got a tire valve removal tool. You figure out why that could be useful. Bleed stop, very, very, very important. Here, we'll take this stuff out. And then, what do we got? We have a map. So I have a one-page map of the downtown hub of Denver, because that's where I'd be using this kit, and that's when I put this kit together, was when I was living in the city of Denver. I was living in Aurora over here. So it was nice to have a map on you, and all you need is a one-pager like that, something easy to carry. So let's go through like this stuff right here, this bottom row. We'll start off with these cards that I packed in here, which is like a ton of cards, like a ton. Let's see if we can even get them out of here. See if we can get them all out of here. If I can. There. Didn't really want to pop the bag, but I might have to maybe to get them out. Let's see. I'm gonna futzing with this. There we go. A little bit too long. And that is, I forgot why I put that even in there, that flex tape. That was what was holding it down, but we have these multi-cards. This one is the Buckskin Revolution. It's a special edition one, which has specific tools on here for the person who designed it. We got fishing hooks, arrowheads, a knife blade, a pick, just like tons, little picks, a little saw blade. Then this one is a lock pick tool slash little saw blade right there. It's the Ready Man. So pretty good little sampling of tools right there that you can just deploy whenever you need to. In this little pack right here, we have a pill that is freeze-dried beef organs. So basically get you some micronutrients if you take this. We have 2 of the military energy gum, which is 100 milligrams per chew of the gum. So I got 2 of them. There's 200 milligrams. Pretty good. So you got some beef organs and some gum, which is nice, right? And then in this one, we got 2 deployable towels, which just get them wet and then they turn into towels. You can clean your face. It's really more of a quality of life type of thing. We got some firecrackers. We got some paracord here, which, as you can see, has multiple layers of tinder inside of each one. And again, this is a dry bag. We want to make sure this stuff stays dry. We want to make sure that this stuff stays dry. This stuff will dissolve if it gets hit with water. Let's see what we got in the black bag. Let's see what we put together for this. I mean, I don't remember 100% everything that we had. This is another separate bag because we don't want this, if this gets punctured, we don't want this leaking all over everything. We got some burn shield, we got some antibiotic ointment, and we have some hand sanitizer. So again, a little bit on the go. If you need to do a little bit of something, some minor work, first aid work, this is going to help you out. Burn shield, bleed stop, antibiotic, hand sanitizer. I think it's going to help you pretty good. And then we have some band-aids and stuff in here, which we'll check out next. So in this little bag, kind of pull everything out of here. And then this is another bag of stuff we just don't really want to get wet because it's going to get nasty. So we got sinus decongestant, basically like Sudafed. We got 2 packs of basically Benadryl. That's what that is, antihistamine. We got 3 packs of electrolyte. We got 1 pack of non-aspirin, which is acetaminophen. So acetaminophen. Then we got 2 packs of ibuprofen, so pain relievers. We got 2 sting relief, alcohol prep pad. Should be 2 of those. 2 alcohol prep pads, and then 3 band-aids from Welly. So like I said, kind of a first aid kit, a complete first aid kit. Oh, and the IOSET. Let's not forget that. This is a potassium iodide tablet. This is something you could take to protect your thyroid if, let's say, there's a nuclear event. 1 of these per hour is the dosage to help protect your thyroid. So that's important. Make sure you have that. Last thing we got is this little case from Raw, which is a hard case for rolling papers. And I use it as just a little catch-all for kind of the smallest stuff that I had. So I'll dump it all in my hand, and then maybe we'll just put it back in the case as we go through it. So we got a skeleton key, which is always good. Handcuff key, for sure. Double handcuff key, 1 on each end for 2 different types. We have the Shelby P38. So it's like flat stuff. We got a little surgical razor right there from, take that out. That's pretty cool. A little surgical kit. Then we got a 6-sided dice for morale, decision making, bobby pin. Throw that in there. And lastly, we have is a titanium whistle. So yeah, it all gets in there and snaps shut. And then all this stuff packs back into this little pouch. But yeah, I mean, a ton of stuff. This was my EDC. So like I said, my newer one that I'm going to be running next year is a little bit smaller. But this is all the stuff that I carried with me in this pouch the entire year. The latest thing, I'll finish with this. The last thing that I added was the Rovivon, because this was such a bulky pouch that I wanted to basically have a means to carry this and just clip this onto anything. So it's basically almost like a way to bear the burden. And once it got to that point, it's like, maybe you should probably rethink how you do your kit. And that's where I came up with this. So if you want to check this video out, it was 144 grams for the total build for this. Sorry, it was actually a little more than that, because I did add this knife afterwards from the video. So I added a couple things. What can I say? I added a few more things to my little loadout pouch after the video that I filmed. But anyway, I want you to let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my huge loadout for 2024? This is everything that I would carry with me on a regular basis. What do you carry on a regular basis? Let me know down in the comments below. And what do you think of my transition to a smaller, stubbier pouch? Let me know that down in the comments below too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, and have a great rest of your day.